Hello, how are you? Have you ever applied for a job instead of receiving an offer? You receive a regret through your email? That is our topic for discussion today. My name is Susan Mange. What are the reasons that make us not get the job that we had so much wanted to get? One, the main reason is because someone else got it and you did not, because they had something extra that the recruiter was looking for that was in them that was not in you. You might have the qualifications, academic qualifications, the experience that is required, but mostly this does not happen because at times you're not a culture fit. What does it mean, a culture fit? People in organizations work in environments that look in a particular way. There is what governs their day-to-day activities. It is easier for a person who's been working for a startup to get a job in another startup. It is easier for a person who has been working as a sales representative for an FMCG to get it compared to getting it to in a company that is looking for someone who is selling capital intensive goods. So the reason why it is that you did not get it is because it was more competitive and there's something very particular they were looking for and they got in the other candidate other than you. The other reason why you may not have gotten this opportunity that made you not that candidate number one might be your mindset. It is important for us to always desire and always work towards having a positive attitude, always having a growth mindset. At times having a fixed mindset make it difficult for you to be able to grow within an organization as well as when you're looking for people. There are questions that you will be asked that will be looking for how fast you can be able to change, how is your flexibility, how do you adapt to change, and at times to your mindset some of these things come very clearly. The other reason why you could not have gotten this, you did not get this job, is because you did not prepare. It is important for us to prepare for all these jobs, even if it was an internally advertised job. You need to be able to do a bit of background check, get to understand what the role is about, check at the advertisement, what was it looking for, how does the role look like, how do you fit into this role, and prepare yourself adequately. If it's an organization that you've not been working with, what is it that they have that they deal with? Understand a bit of that company. It is important for you to do that. Failure to do this, at times we end up being asked questions that we are not able to ask. Talking of questions, at times we go too much, we believe in some of the search engines. You go and check what is it that what are the expected questions. At times they do not give you the exact questions that the interviewers are looking for. So you go and cram whatever it is that you checked in the search engines, and then by the time you're going to the interview, you're asked other questions, but because you feel I must have, as in these questions must be connected, you start answering things that were not asked. So as you're going for an interview, you need to be able to listen carefully, get to understand what it is that the interviewers are looking for, and answer exactly that. For instance, if you went and learned about the company and they did not ask you anything about their company, and then you're trying to fix and make them feel that you know their company, that does not add any value. Focus on the questions that you're being asked and answer. At times, you usually have some very tough beliefs in some areas that may not necessarily be aligned to the company. So kindly let us stick to the questions that are asked into the interview. Don't try to be very friendly and look accommodative. At times you may say things that may work against you. For instance, one might, as you're concluding, you might give some remarks that may work against you. So if you do not need to mention something, please don't focus on whatever it is that brought you there. The other reasons why you did not get this job is because maybe you are too casual. This is a serious affair. You're looking for a job. So whenever it is that you go, yes, we said it's good for you to be free and flexible, but don't be too casual because you look like a joke other than a serious candidate. So how do you need to make sure that you're there every time? You need to work on your self-awareness, get to understand yourself better, get to know who you are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, what in terms of the role that you're doing, what is this that you do very well? How do you fit as a professional? How you grow? Previously, in my previous video, I talked about the stages of career development. So in which stage are you at? What are your career goals? How do you fix how do you make sure that you're growing in that perspective? And then also, it is very important for you to learn that opportunities are always there. Once you have what you desire, keep on knocking the doors, and they will definitely open. My name is Susan Mwangi. Thank you.